Closing costs are the transaction costs related to buying or selling a house. If you're buying a house, you'll have to pay these closing costs: escrow fees, property taxes, homeowners insurance, loan fees, interest, recording fees, and other administrative fees. You will have to pay for these costs at closing. That's why it's called closing costs. And closing costs are monies you'll have to have on top of your down payment or the purchase price of the house if you're paying cash. If you're selling a house, you'll also have to pay for escrow fees, property taxes, and other administrative fees. Here in Los Angeles, it is customary for the seller to pay for the natural hazard report, any required retrofitting, HOA transfer fees, if applicable, county and city transfer taxes, buyer's title insurance policy, as well as real estate agent fees if you hired a real estate agent to help you sell your house. These costs are separate from any remaining loan balance that has to be paid off and any repair costs the buyer might have negotiated with the seller. My former office manager and mentor always says, everything is negotiable in real estate, and these costs certainly can be negotiated. For instance, a buyer tight on funds could put in their offer that the seller pays their closing costs. This could work in a strong buyer's market where supply is greater than demand and houses sit on the market for a long time with price reductions. Vice versa, here in LA, where it's customary for the seller to pay the transfer taxes and buyer's title insurance, the seller could counter that the buyer pay these costs in a strong seller's market with low inventory and where houses sell in days with multiple offers over asking price. Depending on the market, it is possible to negotiate these so that you pay less in closing costs. To get an idea of how much closing costs are, calculate 2 to 4% of the purchase price for buyer's closing costs, and for sellers, 5 to 9% of the purchase price of the house if the sellers hired a real estate agent to help them sell the house. This is Dale Shin, LA area realtor. If this was helpful, click the thumbs up button and share with a friend you know who wants to know what closing costs are in Los Angeles. Check out my channel for other videos about buying or selling a house in Los Angeles. Subscribe and ring the bell to stay tuned for my next video.